Hey y'all. Um, I didn't get to go to work this week. They didn't have it's where they're working at is a hard area. I put up the video. That's the area they're still in right now because I don't know. There's like 3, 4 foot of just concrete and stuff, and there's places where they were having like difficulties having. There was like old sewer drainages or whatever, water drainage, from back in the 40s and stuff under the sidewalks, and they're having more difficulties being able to run everything that they've got to run. So he said this week probably not, so I didn't go. Which actually is kind of better for me being that I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, and hopefully the nail place is open on Wednesday. Plus, I gotta refill my prescription, a couple of my prescriptions too, so helps me out. I did my hair last night. Um, I was gonna film it. I actually did try to film it, but I was having so many problems with this hair, and I don't know why, because I don't normally have a problem with it, but it was just absolutely ridiculous. Um, and yeah, I got 2 spots on my nose that hurt so bad right now. My nose itched all day yesterday. I mean, all day, and this is what I woke up with this morning, and a thing right there. So I got Neosporin on my face. Um, but no, I had so it was knotting up like this, like really bad, and I was just half of the package just come out in one great big ball, and there's no way to fix that. Um, so I got one piece like this that I actually have in my hair, and I fought with it for an hour, because it kept getting tangled up, and plus because I was doing it in a different way than what I usually do, because I usually do pigtails, but I wanted just one ponytail this time, and I actually kind of liked the way it turned out, except for it kind of went from fat to skinny right there, right there. But whatever, I don't care. And it's extra long now, and let's see, I can let me see how long it is. It's like let's see. Yeah, it's almost to my ankle. It's almost to my ankle, which is, and then because I didn't want this to come loose because it was a little bit loose for some reason. Um, and I've done my hair like this before and I've never had an issue, but for some reason this time I did. I guess it's because my nails trying to lift up and I kept getting my nails caught in my hair. But I went and put a bunch of little rubber bands like that, and I like the way it looks. I think it's cute, and it's not heavy like sometimes would get before, so I'm all right with it. But it did get like really skinny. I just tied it in a knot like right there. Yeah, yeah. I just tied a knot right there. You barely see it, but anyway. That way I didn't have to waste a rubber band. If it had been thicker, I'd have went ahead and put a rubber band around it. But by the time I got done braiding my hair, I was like literally sweating so bad. It was so hot in my house yesterday. I mean, like, so hot. And I don't know, it was ridiculous. Um, I wanted to show y'all something that has, like, with my denture. Because I had some of the issues with it this week, because of the way that I did my reliner. My fault for being in a hurry, but I had made it too thick right there, the front, so I was having issues with that. And then having issues with, let's see, that right there, right here. That kept rubbing my tongue all week long. And then on this side, because it didn't go back far enough, I had problems with it coming loose right there constantly. And then I made the palette go back too far, and it was too thick, I guess. And I wasn't able to speak clearly, really. I mean, you could tell the difference. But it is starting to get like discolored spots, like right here, where the point of my nail is. All this right here is starting to become discolored. And there's some bubbles starting to pop up right here. The inside hasn't got no bubbles yet. But they were not comfortable by no means whatsoever this week, so I'm not going to wear them this week. I'm going to wait until Wednesday, and I'm going to wear them on Wednesday, obviously. You like the way they are. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to try to get another reliner kit. And, redo that. Not be in such a hurry. Hopefully my nails will be short. I'm going to get them a little bit shorter this time than normal. Probably like much shorter. And from the tip down. Because I've been really accident prone with my nails this week. I mean, real bad. I don't know why. It's just been awful. This one actually hurts because it lifted to right here. From the back to right here. And I'm telling you, my finger's sore. And I don't normally have that problem. But this, yeah. It's lifted to where, I think I broke part of my own nail. As many times as I bumped it and everything, so. It's been a fun week on my nails. But because nobody's been open as far as nail salons this last week, I couldn't do nothing about getting them fixed, so I just been gluing them down and putting band-aids around them to keep them from lifting so easily and so quickly. Hello, lizard. See a little lizard? Hi. Say hi to the camera. Hi. I'm weird. But yeah. So hopefully next week I'll be going back. It's gonna bother me. But I don't know. They said he sent me a copy of, he forwarded a text message to me that they had sent to him, saying that this week they couldn't use me because, they're not running enough pipe because of the difficulty of the area and everything. So they don't need as many people. And but as soon as this is done and they're actually going to start running some more, actually doing a lot more, because from what I understood, the way they explained it to me yesterday before I come home, or day before yesterday before I come home, was that normally they run 3 to 4 big reels of piping, and in the area that they're at right now, they're not even using one. So, and those are huge reels, y'all. What the company does is it's a Fibertech underground construction company, and it they dig the trenches and they lay down big piping. It's like, I don't know, about that big around or whatever, and it's really thick. And then we put in antenna boxes for a company that is running communication wires. So we get everything ready for him. See, there's that lizard again. And he just comes over there and then tucks his feet under. Hi. I'm weird. I talk to lizards like they actually understand me, like it's a cat. But I do that with frogs too, y'all. I'm just goofy like that. I don't know why. My whole family is like that. But anyway, that's what they do. And like I said, they're just having a lot of difficulty. And I seen that while I was there. It was hard to get through. That one little piece that I have on that film, that took us almost an entire night. That video, I recorded that video at 4 o'clock in the morning. And we started that trench at 7 o'clock that night. So, and that's using the back hammer, or jackhammer, and also trying to break some of it up with a mini backhoe shovel. And, and that's all of us taking turns trying to get that broke up. There's a big one. They look like little dinosaurs. I think they're cute. But anyway. But yeah, it took us that long. It's from 7 o'clock in the evening till around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So, and they're still in it. And they were supposed to have already had that done 2 weeks before we went. And they're still on it after a week of me going. So, yeah, they only need like 4 labor hands and 2 machinists. So that's what they got right now up there. And so hopefully I'll go back next week. But the 2 machinists said that they would really put in an insistence with the head honcho about getting me in with them. So, because they seen that, even though I didn't know what was going on to start with, I got in there and did what the rest of them was doing and asked questions and paid attention to what was going on and everything. So my hair's shiny. But yeah. So, and they like the fact that I'm able to translate better than my husband is and one of the other workers, that they all kind of understand what they're saying when they say certain words and stuff, because they know the job or whatever. But my husband, him and like one other person are the only 2 that actually speak fluent English, but they still have difficulties. They're not able to speak as fluently in English as I am in Spanish. So they were really hoping to get me on with them so that they can have me in there to, translate for them a little better and everything. And they want to get me in there to get trained on the machines too, and that's really what I want to do. I want to learn the machines. That way, if they do need the extra help or something, then I'll be in there for it. So, yeah. Anyway. So this week, I will be in self-quarantine for the most part. Just for this week, though, I think. I mean, I practice the social distancing regardless. Just because I don't particularly care much for getting really close to people. I'm a homebody for the most part, unless I'm working. And, you know, I don't have what you'd call friends. I have people that I know. Like, I talk to my neighbors, but, you know, from a distance. And, you know, people call me on the phone or whatever, but the only person I actually come into physical contact with any means whatsoever is my husband right now. So, and I also try to make sure that my kids are doing that as well. At least the ones that I'm able to contact anyway. So, and then my mom bothering me the last few days. And then she tells me, it's like, I need you to call me at least 2 to 3 times a week. That way I know you're okay. Well, if I wasn't okay, if there was anything wrong, I'd call you and let you know. But I don't know. I don't really care that much for her. Never really did. Not even growing up. So, you know, I don't really try to communicate with her very much. You know, anything important that's going on, then I will call her and let her know. But I won't go out of my way just to contact her or my sister. But, you know, if they call me or text me or something, then yeah, obviously I'll answer. But just to go out of my way to, and it's already, I think, trying to lift again. Bumped it. I'm not going to glue it down, though. Not right now. I'm going to let the Band-Aid start to get loose. And then I'll do it. This one's starting to come loose already. And the other 2 of the other fingers. But, yeah. Anyway, that's what's been going on. I'm going to go ahead and get off here because I don't really want to go 20 minutes. I know y'all probably don't even get to this point. But, anyway. Like and subscribe if you're not already. There was something else I was going to say too, but I can't remember what it was. But like and subscribe if you're not already. Hit the notification bell. And for those of you who are subscribed, you know, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I'm going to get off here. So, see y'all later. Bye.